I am Esteban,
I am Aoi.
and we are the creative director of the project REBOOT.
Our work is along the lines of immersive experiences and incorporates technology into the theater experience. Our first two productions, WIST and Zero AR, using virtual reality and augmented reality, have toured to some of the most prestigious venues around the world. Our aim in general is to bring the audience at the center of our creations. Having been through VR and AR, we felt ourselves missing the true interaction with our audience. That's why in REBOOT, we've created a stage set controlled by an sentient AI that the audience can step into.
REBOOT is an exploration about human emotions, and for that we are trying to create a sentient machine, an AI, that's going to be on stage with the audience and try to pull out the emotions from the body of our audience to create an artwork, a live artwork on stage. REBOOT is a triptych that goes from an online experience first. Then after that, the experience are invited into the theater where they witness the first part, which is a family-friendly experience. And it's an immersive experience where families can encounter our character Lilith in animation, and that will be controlled by our AI, so can interact in real time with them throughout the performance, which is going to last about 30 minutes. After that, the second part is an evening performance, dance performance, where we will have two different audiences, one in the auditorium, watching everything through an hologo screen, creating holographic projection and giving a second layer of information, and a second audience, immersed audience on stage, wearing costumes with embedded sensors in it, where we're going to capture their biodata in real time to fuel the experience.
REBOOT is a quest about life and death, searching for the meaning of life in fast-changing environment that we are now in. The story is based on the true story of Medarin, a little girl from Thailand who was the youngest person to be cryogenically frozen. This was the starting point for REBOOT, and we started thinking about what would happen if our character was reincarnated into a digital form and being given the possibilities to express herself through the environment surrounding her. We gathered a stellar team of specialists in their fields to work with us on REBOOT, from costume designer, architect, AI developer, motion designer, real-time artist, 3D website developer, and performers. In October, we put together the prototype version of REBOOT, already integrating all the major components of the production.
We've been using lots of different materials to try and gain access to creating a second skin for the REBOOT project, to kind of have that animalistic costume, a living being.
I use Unreal 4 to power the visualization that is usually used for video games and virtual reality and augmented reality. We have an AI which detects all the sensors from the costumes and gets the visualization from the 4 Connect sensors that we have, and interprets that data and brings it into Unity, which then gets provided back into UE4, and we can use that to change the parameters of visualization and create different artwork inside UE4.
Technology that we are developing for REBOOT is based on a long track record of interactive systems, especially like cognitive models of the brain for reacting and to learn human behavior in stage. So to create a software architecture that takes into account all the different components and technologies that have to talk to each other, have to interchange information in real time, working according to what humans are doing in the space. We are putting all these technologies together to now bring this into life for the performance.
Working with such high-tech technology and robotics and coming from a practice of the body, it was a really different world, and actually meeting with costume and design and feeling the costume, feeling the design, being immersed in the space gave a lot of information as a performer to then interact with and then to be able to create from.
REBOOT will be our biggest project, and we need support on the development of this piece to push the boundaries of live performances and the use of new technologies. Thank you for your time, and we hope to speak with you.